Yes, I am live. It wasn't going live, and now here I am live. And of course, where am I? I'm next to our car down at the pickleball courts. So, again, I've told you guys a couple of times that we love pickleball, how much we love it, and how much fun it is. And so now we're making it a big family thing for our family. Our kids are playing, and we play in leagues here, and we have these really nice 6 pickleball courts here. And the nice thing is you can reserve them in advance. So if you're looking to get fit, I want you to think about pickleball. Pickleball is an awesome way to get some great exercise. And you can see that's Andrew. He's dating Trinity, our daughter, and he's getting good at pickleball. And of course, Lynette, she loves pickleball. Lynette wants to play pickleball every day. So Lynette is really awesome at pickleball. It's fun to watch people play. And so Lynette is right here. Wow. So remember, pickleball, you use a wiffle ball and you hit it back and forth on a badminton-sized court. And you can play all different levels of skill levels. So some people are really quite good and have played and practiced a lot. And then other people are newer and getting good at it. So the nice thing is that people of all kind of levels can enjoy it. Now, I wasn't on Brunch with Brian for a couple of days because we were up doing a presentation in Idaho and teaching you guys how to use funding. So if there's questions about funding, I want you to give us a call at the office if you are trying to put together a deal. Now, normally, we like seller financing. That's our favorite strategy. You can usually get into the deals for less money down. You can get a lot of times more favorable terms from a motivated seller, but there are plenty of cash flowing. We like the buy and hold strategy of building up a long-term portfolio of cash flowing properties. That's our favorite strategy. And so when you're doing that strategy, a lot of times we don't focus so much on the fact that you can go get financing. So there are a lot of lenders out there that will go 80% LTV on a investment property, on a buy and hold type of a property, and they have not as not as rough terms as you might think. Okay, so you can, if you have decent credit and you're buying a property as a buy and hold, probably you're going to have to come up with 20% down, and you're going to get a rate nowadays of maybe 7% in that ballpark. Now, if that's not going to necessarily work on a $1 million house or even a $500,000 house, probably your cash flow will not cover, your payment. So now, if it was a 3% loan, you probably could do it on a $300,000, $400,000 house and still have a cash flow. So what do we do now? Now, if you're anything over about 300, 350,000, you are going to be doing seller financing. So you're trying to work out some kind of seller financing, but the properties, especially under 200, especially under 150, don't neglect the option of actually going out and getting financing. Now, that's especially true if you're doing what we call our 1031 tripling plan. We love that 1031 tripling plan where you're taking your proceeds, your back end payday out of a deal. And the last one, we did this one where we had $120,000 coming out of a property, and we split it into 3 non-refundable option deposits, tripled our asset base, and paid 0 taxes. So when you are doing properties that you require financing from a lender on, like 80% financing, and you have to come up with 20%. And again, come to us if you need that. We have lenders that we can set you up with and help you work with to be successful getting lending on properties. So if you're doing that, call us. But if you're doing a 1031 exchange, you should absolutely be thinking, how can I take this, my back end profits and invest it in 2 or 3 other properties? And you could do 3 loans with a lender at 80% LTV and use your 1031 exchange money for all your down payments. So you're getting in for basically nothing down. I mean, the money's coming from a prior transaction, and then you get 3 non-refundable option deposits from the 3 new buyers, the 3 new lease purchase buyers that you put
to those properties. So it's an excellent strategy. It's a great strategy when you need financing. And again, don't neglect the fact that some sellers are not going to do financing. Some sellers will say, no, I'm not going to take monthly payments. If that's the case, it's not a dead deal if you go out and get financing. If it's a really, if it's quite a good deal, and if they're flexible on price, still pursue it as and get a loan on it and set it up as a long-term cash flowing property. A lot of times you can get such a big non-refundable option deposit that it covers a lot of that 20% down that you had to put down. So remember that too. That's part of the strategy. All right. So I love talking about financing, and over this last week we were teaching a class where we talk a lot about financing, and we have access to financing. So don't forget about that. And we can help you finance ugly or pretty houses. If you have distressed houses that you're looking at, come to us. Lynette and I are private money lenders, and we can set you up with a good deal on a good investment property. So don't forget that. Don't forget that is an option, that we don't just do nothing down deals through sellers. All right, so it's too dark, it's too bright out here for me to take my sunglasses off, and so I can't really see your comments too well. But I'm sure you're chiming in. Full price properties, way to go, Lynette. Yeah, she's awesome on the court. I love it when you guys make comments. And sorry I was gone this week, but as I said, we were teaching another class. But I will be back all week next week, and enjoying teaching you guys what you need to know to be successful, and reminding you that you don't have to get all nothing down seller financing properties. You can finance them too sometimes. All right, so that's the lesson of the day, and the lesson of the day is let's have fun playing pickleball. I'm telling you, if you're looking for a really fun sport, we are actually starting a pickleball channel that you guys are going to be able to see us playing more pickleball and giving you guys some cool instruction on pickleball, and that'll be really fun. Say hi, Andrew. So that's Andrew, our probably soon to be son-in-law, and Lynette, my lovely wife of almost 38 years. So thanks for joining us here on Brunch with Brian. Until next time, let me find the button here. Until next time, keep expecting success and getting the best training. And of course, what do you always say on that? Take action.